Hey guys, it's been a while. I'm that guy that made Black Desert life skill tutorials 2 years ago, and then nothing else. After I made those videos, I was really burnt out on the game and I just hard quit it and never looked at it again. It supposedly went all over the place and I don't know what it's like now, but I'm not playing that again. I haven't really found any other games since then that caught my attention. I made DFO and Elder Scrolls videos once on concepts that I thought weren't covered much elsewhere. That's what I generally look for in videos. A concept that isn't really covered by anyone else or is a hidden game mechanic. Do the research myself and then put everything in one place. Nowadays, the top streamers cover everything in a game. There's no secrets, there's no hidden features, nothing. So I have to either change my style or find a unique game to fit it. Games I've been playing currently are Path of Exile and Final Fantasy XIV. Path of Exile has a very established streaming and YouTube community. Everything is known. The top people are way, way better at it than I am. I have played this game for about 2,000 hours and I have just now beat the final boss. That's how hard this game is. My builds are nowhere near as good. I used a meta build I looked up online for this, and I've just now beat the final boss for the first time. I got a 5C ring. I would really like to play videos about it, but I'm not sure how much they would contribute. My builds don't exactly work most of the time, and when they do work, someone did it better. But I love that game a lot. I just had to figure out what to make videos on. As for Final Fantasy XIV, it's mostly a story game for me. I play the story, I do the raids a bit, I like the atmosphere, grind a bit, and then stop when it gets too hard or boring. I don't chase endgame content, I'm not going for new top levels. I don't even do most of the raids when they come out. I'm not really sure what I could make videos on other than niche crafting, but I don't like crafting in Final Fantasy XIV as much as other MMOs. The only MMO I'm really looking forward to is Lost Ark, and only once it comes Western. I know you can play on the Korean servers. That's just too much of a hassle for me. I rather play when it comes officially and keep my account the entire time. Outside of gaming, I graduated college, so I now have a degree in computer science, a piece of paper, and $30,000 of debt. So that's a thing. I started looking at the job market and it got me really depressed. It just validates that I mostly wasted my time for the past 4 years. So I need a productive distraction while I work something out. A return to YouTube seems like a good start. Outside of gaming, I have done a lot of reading. Mostly self-help and philosophy. I have found that I really like the idea of doing research on something and then combining it all together into one place, just like I did with my gaming videos, except for things that help you in your actual life. So I might make videos about it. I have a few fluff ones that I might consider making as a test, just to see if anyone likes it or not. Speaking of YouTube, I lost my YouTube partnership status when they changed the requirements, so I would have to re-earn that, although I don't think it matters that much. I didn't earn much at all on YouTube before, and no one's earning anything on YouTube now, so I don't think this will ever be a source of income for anyone. So this brings me to something that I wanted to do for a very long time, which was to stream on Twitch. I have always wanted to stream on Twitch for a long time, but my internet was always too bad. Right now, it's good enough, but my computer is lagging behind. I've built this computer about 6 years ago, and it was mid-tier then, and right now it is struggling to do anything. Path of Exile barely runs without streaming, and it is unplayable while streaming. So, if I were to stream, I need to find games that I can handle that look decent enough on a stream. I've also run into other issues. I have got this comment a lot in my early videos, but I am hard to understand. I have always had this issues with talking. I have taken voice lessons to try to fix this problem I have. I understand my problems, but to fix them, I just have to talk a lot. So I have to get used to talking for extended periods of time. So streaming is a really good way to practice it, I feel. It's hard to figure out what to talk about on a stream, especially when no one's watching and I know no one will watch it, so I'm still getting used to it. Talking while playing is also hard because it's distracting. To intentionally fix your voice, you have to think about what you're saying or how you're saying it, and you can't do that while also thinking about a game at the same time. So I'll work something out, but I'm going to practice talking on streams. You can watch me stream at twitch.tv/remixplays. As for another thing, the brand is something I need to work on. For the longest time, I have used the handle Better Mixmaster for just about everything. I made this when I was about 12 because Mixmaster was taken and I wanted to one-up that guy. And it's kind of cringy at this point, honestly. So I wanted a better handle. I've switched to Remixed on most of my systems, but Remixed is not a good marketable handle. If you search to Remixed on anything, you just get video or music remixes. So that name will probably change again at some point. I don't like my Twitch and Twitter handles, but those can change. I ideally want something that's a single word, few syllables, a unique name that you will instantly recognize. It's not going to be confused with anything else. I will find it in time, I just have to think about something. I also probably need a unique profile art. An anime profile picture doesn't look that professional at all and invalidates all of my arguments. So I should probably fix that first. I don't know if I want to use my face or an icon. I'm leaning towards icon because my face is kind of gross. I'm also begrudgingly have to start using Twitter. I don't like social media for the most part, but there's no way to avoid it in this current age if you're doing something that requires viewership. So you can follow me at @remixstreams. This handle will probably change with the name. And I'm just going to tweet about streams and probably shitpost about things I find. In the future, I might make a Discord, but there's maybe 3 people that would be interested in it now, so I don't see a point until I get a decent enough following. That's about it. When I first made those Black Desert videos, I got a really good response from them. It was an amazing feeling to, after making those videos, I went to watch a Twitch stream. Someone noticed me, remembered my name, and the streamer started talking about my video live on stream. That was an amazing feeling, that I made something that contributed to the community, and that I was getting recognized for it. It was such a cool feeling, and I want to feel that again. It's going to take a lot of work for me, over a long period of time, and I don't expect any returns, but I want to try this, so I hope you join me for the ride.